What is up, guys? My name is Luis Perez, and we have
Jacob Rodriguez. Thank you so much for Luis for having me on the show today.
it's a pleasure to have you here.
Our first ever podcast together.
Hopefully not the last.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking about this for months and months and months.
Forever.
And, it's kind of crazy that we're finally getgetting it done.
This is dope, bro. These mics are huge.
Yeah, they're heavy too, bro. I be going to the gym, but not like that, dude.
The whole forearm workout. Hopefully you guys can hear us,
double fist them, bro. That's wild. Cut that out.
Beep it. No.
Hey,
Yo, so we wanted to start a podcast, right? But we just kind of threw ourselves out there.
yeah.
So we kind of know what we're gonna want to talk about.
Yeah.
And everything else is gonna flow. So depending on what you guys like, I do want to talk a little bit about Jacob because you guys haven't seen Jacob. Nobody even knows who I am. So I'm like,
Yeah.
but
He's a celebrity. I'm not.
I'm invisible, bro. I'm invisible. Forget that.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Jacob, because you're a pretty interesting guy.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, so my name is Jacob Rodriguez. I'm the president and partial owner of Puerto Vallarta Mexican Restaurants. So we're Mexican restaurants based out in the state of Connecticut. It's a family-owned restaurant chain, but right now it's all managed by my father and I. So he's the current CEO, and I'm the president of the company. And we do a little bit over $30 million in sales every single year and manage a little bit over 300 employees yearly as well.
Dude, that's the way you just said that is, to me, it's crazy. Like you didn't even flinch. To me, it's like, whoa, that's crazy. Bro, it must take a lot of dedication to be able to do all that type of stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot of sacrifice every single day, and it's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work that has to be put in place.
Bro, I can see that. How old are you?
21.
21, bro. You're the only 21-year-old that I know who grinds as hard as you do, bro. You're killing it out here. You're killing it.
Thank you, brother. I know there's a lot of 21-year-olds that are also out there grinding, but thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's really I've always wanted to be different in my past growing up, and I know people would be like, "Oh, it's a family-owned restaurant. You know, you were given this shit." But no, I really wasn't given this shit. I had to earn this shit.
Hell yeah.
And I was working ever since I was 10 years old. I started working in the first ever restaurant, and I was opening doors. So it's like, imagine
you started opening doors for the restaurant.
Opening doors. That was my first job.
Really?
Opening doors. Just imagine this fat little Mexican kid, you know,
You were
4'3", you know, fucking 120 pounds, 130 pounds, and, you know, greeting everybody at the door. And then ever since then, I kind of started scaling up the company. I started, you know, I was then a host, a busser.
That's fire.
I worked in the prep. I did dishwashing. And then I became later a server, assistant manager, and
so people can't talk shit. You played all the positions. You know what it's like to be everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not like it was given to you. You didn't bounce up to the top.
No.
That's
I
awesome,
wish
bro.
it was like that sometimes, you know. But,
Yeah.
but no, thank God it actually was. It wasn't like that, you know. It really was humbling to see, you know, how hard people work from the bottom up. And so the whole reason I did that was because I wanted to make sure I could do my job better than anybody else did their job. And I want to make sure that no one can tell me, "Oh, you don't know how to do my job." Because I know if you leave one day, you as a cook leave one day, I could take over your job right away.
You'll put on that apron.
Exactly. Put on that
professional
apron.
cook.
You seen me do it. An emergency comes up, I have to cover, and that's just part of the business. That's part of the game. And as long as you love it, you'll be doing it.
It also builds character because you going through every single position. You know the stress levels that every single position holds.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
You know what I do want to ask you, because a lot of people that their parents have their own businesses don't typically want to be a part of their businesses.
Yeah.
What made you think like, oh, I want to be a part of the business?
Funny thing you asked that. You know, I was one of those kids actually. I did not want to be a part of my parents' businesses. No, I did not want to be a part of my businesses. And I'm like, oh my God, I see what they do every single day. I hate that. I don't want to be like that. I want to do my own thing. And so at a younger age, I started, you know, thinking, oh, I'm going to do this job instead of that job. I want to be a realtor. For a while, I want to be a realtor. and sometime I wanted to be I want to work in finance. But as I started growing and started working more in the business, I see why they fell in love with it, and it's the restaurant industry is super interesting because you work with so many people every single day. And every single day there's a new issue, every single day. So it's super exciting when you come to work every day, because sometimes you'll have a billion issues to fix in the middle of the day, and sometimes you won't have anything. But the number one thing I really love about this industry is working with people, working with different type of people with all types of cultures. I've worked with people from Russia. I've worked with people from all over Latin America, everywhere.
Oh, the Vida Dinner Series is actually a big example. You guys have so many different cultures coming to the restaurant.
Yeah. So the Vida Dinner Series, for whoever doesn't know, is an event that we hold once a month in our Stanford location, which is our newest location. And that's kind of our flagship location. That's where all the new ideas, that's where all the new events go on. And we hold this dinner where we bring in a special chef from around the country or around the world. This last event, we brought a chef from Mexico. So this Mexican chef came. And we also bring a mixologist. And they prepare a 5-course dinner meal with 5-course pairing tequila.
Delicious, guys. And I'll show you guys some of the pictures right now. But if you guys live around Connecticut or New Haven, Connecticut in general, or New York, I highly recommend you guys go to some of these events. Amazing food, amazing entertainment, and you guys get to network, meet other people. If you guys have businesses, you guys, it's all network.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because we do bring a lot of restaurant tours to our event. So you've seen it, but we're there. We have a lot of connections. We're pretty well known here around the state of Connecticut, but we like to invite our friends that are in the industry, to participate in the event and really show out on the Hispanic talent that we have around Connecticut, because everyone speaks about Connecticut, New York. Everybody speaks about Boston.
Yeah.
No one speaks about Connecticut.
Bro, nobody speaks about Connecticut.
Nobody speaks about Connecticut.
And there's not a lot of influencers that actually come from Connecticut. The only guy is, you know who I'm talking about, Mike?
The Damn Graham. Who are you talking about?
Mike from the Logan Paul podcast.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Even they say it, Connecticut's not very well known.
They call it the highway state. They say that's how you go. That's in between New York and Boston. Yeah. And we're trying to be more than a fucking highway state. We're trying to show out. We're trying to show the talent that we have here.
Hispanics are getting loud out here.
Exactly.
That's
trying
awesome.
to make some moves. So it's also a great experience because we bring live entertainment as well. So we'll bring some dancers. We'll bring a violinist. We'll bring mariachi, depending on the event. But we really try to switch it up and change it up for everybody.
It's dope. It's definitely a different experience, and I don't see anybody doing it like you guys are doing it down here. So
Thank you, bro.
Awesome.
Thank you, bro.
I do want to explain to people what they're going to be expecting from this podcast. And one of the things that I did want to do, that I did want to kind of talk about would be, since, this is Puerto Vallarta, I did want to keep you guys updated on things that are going to happen throughout. I don't know if that's an idea that you'd be interested in.
Of course, dude.
Some of the menus that are going to pop up, some of the drinks that are going to be coming up new, updates about the Vida Dinner Series, any type of event or something it's you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, 100%. I mean, this podcast is so we can let you guys know the insides and outsides of the company that the public really doesn't know, because, I mean, we don't talk about the numbers, we don't talk about the facts ever to the public, because people don't really care about that. But I know there's a certain audience that does care about that. Yeah. So this is a great opportunity for us to take some time, and the great platform for us to take some time and really explain to people, what we're doing in the company, and, have some other people join us again in the future as well.
That too. And we could also hear feedback from you guys. So you guys have anything to say about anything about the restaurant, you'll be able to see, comment below, and we could address whatever it is right here on the podcast.
100%.
And in addition to that, we do want to talk about business, motivational stuff, since this is like a entrepreneurship business, and we kind of want to hit those topics.
Yeah. I mean, Luis is a great example. Luis is super humble. He doesn't really tell you guys what he's done, but he has grown his own TikToks and Instagrams to a huge following, over 100K followers on TikTok. He has videos with 6, 7, 8 million views.
That was in the past, bro.
Super good, super viral, and he's just super humble about it. But you guys have to understand, the quality of work this guy does. I mean,
Thank you, bro.
He will
Appreciate
take a month to finish a video because he wants the pictures and the colors and the angle and the shadows to be exactly perfect.
That's a problem that I have. That's OCD.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, it speaks a lot about you because you're willing to take a month to do it, then give out a shitty video.
Yeah, well, that's the work that they're gonna put out. So anything that is out there, people are gonna be. How can I explain this? Because I know a lot of people, they just record it, throw it out there. They don't really focus on the little things.
Yeah.
But if you want to be different,
I mean, it's a quality of work you give out.
Yeah.
You hold yourself to a high standard, and most people don't. And that says a lot about you and the quality of your work. But, something I always told Luis is, always choose quality over quantity. Always choose quantity over quality. Quality over quantity. People give out 10 million videos. Most of them probably won't even go viral. But if you really focus on the quality of your videos, it speaks a lot about the person as is, right?
you know who does that? You know Luke Belmar?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
he specifically mentions that all the time. He's like, I don't post all the time. But when I do post, trust me that the videos that I'm
They're
going to be
bangers.
posting, they're going to be bangers. Because the information that he is going to be telling the audience is something that you're not going to be listening to. It's not information you're going to be hearing every single day.
Exactly. I also want to take a minute to apologize. I have a little bit of a runny nose.
Oh, yeah, what's up?
No, man. I don't know, man. Running, it's Connecticut weather, bro. That's one thing. They might call it the highway state, but this state has the most bipolar weather in the world. I swear to God.
It's true.
I've lived in other places, and this place has the worst weather ever.
No, that's a fact.
One day it will be 95 degrees. The next day it will literally start snowing. I hate that part of Connecticut.
It's getting there, too.
It's getting there. It's getting there. What are we, September 3rd?
Yeah, September. Next month. Maybe.
Next
Let's see.
month. We don't
Apparently,
know.
it's going to be one of the worst winters.
They say that every
Word
year,
on the
bro.
street,
They say
but
that
I
every
don't
year,
know.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a topic Luis was getting into was young entrepreneurship. And that's something that we're super interested in. We want to talk about because there's not enough recognition for the young entrepreneurs. You know, everybody's like, oh, the CEO of Chick-fil-A, the CEO of Starbucks, from Chipotle, blah, blah, blah. No one speaks about the young entrepreneurship. And it's honestly, I think young entrepreneurs are very disrespected because they don't get the recognition they deserve.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
People don't take him seriously. They're, this guy is 21 years old. He's 25 years old. He's super young. He doesn't know anything. I can promise you that those kids probably know 10 times more than the 40, 50-year-olds.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That really have never focused on being an entrepreneur.
But it's all a mindset.
100%.
Everybody, like that new generation, the mindset is switching, but the old generation thinks they have a fixed mindset. They're thinking about, this is the only way you can get to here, like get buy a house or be successful, when there's multiple ways. And that's one of the things that we want to be talking about. We want to let you guys know, for the younger audience, that there is a lot more opportunities out there to get to where you want to be.
100%. It really, like he said, is the mindset that you have and the discipline that you're willing to have.
Yeah.
And you're Gen Z, right? Or you're not Gen Z? Yeah. We're both Gen Z.
Yeah.
And, I think Gen Z is super underrated. I think people talk about a lot about the millennials, the baby boomers.
Oh, wait. I'm a millennial.
You're a millennial, bro? Fuck you, bro.
It's 90s babies, right?
You're born in the 90s, bro?
Yeah,
God damn. God damn. That's like, that's played, bro.
Yo, but I'm a millennial with this mindset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've been
Different.
seeking
but
this,
you're
bro.
pretty much a baby. You're probably pretty much Gen Z because you're 99? 98?
99, yeah.
See,
Yeah,
but you're
I'm
pretty
right
much
there.
Gen Z.
I'm in the border.
You're on the board. No, but I think Gen Z and overall, the younger millennials have this really strong work ethic. There's half and half. There's 50-50. There's 50% of the people, let's say 80% actually. 80% of people that don't want to do anything with their life. They want easy money quickly, as easy as possible. And there's the other half, the other 20% that is willing to do whatever is possible to have a good living, have a good life, and have a strong mindset.
But you know what? I kind of argue that everybody has the potential to make it, first of all. But everybody talks about, like, oh, they want to do something different for their life.
Yeah.
but nobody wants to put in that work, like you
Exactly.
just mentioned. Because everybody's just too distracted, bro. If they weren't doing like going to parties and the video games and all this, they'd have a lot more. You don't play video. Do you play video games?
No, dude, I haven't played video games since I was like 16.
Bro,
dude.
you're locked in. You're locked in. It's a different lifestyle. Like you wake up. I'm assuming you go to the gym. You're eating healthy. You're grinding every single second.
Exactly. I mean, as much as you can. I think, like you said, everybody has the potential to do it, but not everyone's willing to do it,
Nah.
and they don't have the discipline. And it's super sad because I could see the potential in a lot of people,
so do
and
I, bro. It is sad.
you know, you see it go to waste because they're not. They're lazy. They're lazy. The sad reality is that they're lazy and they're not willing to do anything for themselves. Yeah.
You know, one excuse that a lot of people like that have is like, oh, I want to do a lot of things in life, but I need this person in order to do it.
Excuses.
But dude, that's one of the biggest. I was one of that person.
Yeah.
And then little by little, in order for you to get to where you want to be, you got to take a lonely chapter. Like literally you have to be alone because the people around you have this other mindset that you don't want them. You know what I'm trying to say?
100%, man. And honestly, you know, I think we all kind of had that mindset. It's like, oh, it feels like it's impossible. Everything is possible.
Yeah.
You have to just take it one step at a time. One step at a time. You know, when I first, was younger, I'm like, damn, I want to have a private plane. Damn, I want to be on a yacht.
Damn, that's crazy.
Damn, I want to do all these crazy things. The things that, you see on YouTube, you see on the, social media.
Yeah.
And they seem impossible because you're like, where do I start? Blah, blah, blah. But, all you got to do is start.
Yeah.
I'm not living that type of lifestyle yet, but I know I'll one day be there because I put that idea in my head and I have the mentality that I won't stop till I get
The
there.
vision, bro. It's the vision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it is possible. It is. It might seem crazy to a lot of you, or this he's dreaming, bro. It's possible. People are living that life. There's younger people than us
Yeah.
doing
Killing
that
it.
already.
Killing it.
That's crazy.
I see these people like streaming on Twitch and they're making 400, 500K a month. I'm just like, wow, I can't even like gather how much a person keeps that type of money in a month.
And you know what? I feel like we should cut it short.
Yeah.
Well, it's not short. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But we wanted, this video is mainly an introduction, what we're going to be talking about, and a little bit of stuff that little sneakers about the motivational stuff. And if you guys have any questions or any comments on the restaurant or anything that you want to learn business wise, we're not professionals, but we're in the field. We're hands on, especially you are. You're like way more into this than I am.
Yeah. Follow us on our Instagrams. My Instagram's Jacob_Rodriguez51. If you ever have any questions when it comes to restaurant tours, entrepreneurship, young leaders, anything like that, send me over a message and then, we can start chatting. I'm always willing to talk to people. I'm not someone who tries to hide everything and everything's a secret. No, I'm an open book. Ask me and you'll get an answer.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thanks if you watched this far, and hopefully we'll see you next month.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
We'll do this as soon as we can.
All right.
Thank you, brother.